The page views on mobile, for example, used to only be about 2 to 3. Customer go to your mobile, they click on directions, they look on inventory. In the past 4 months, it's now an average of 5.6 page views when they come to your mobile site. So if you haven't gone through your own website and your mobile, go through that experience. It's a major one. There's a couple of great website vendors out here that have a good mobile product that comes with it. You know, follow that through. Just think to yourself as a consumer as you're walking through. Very, very simple, but it's, I'll wait for it. If you'll notice here, iPhone and iPad. That's what got me. The iPhone and the iPad are two of the major ones they have it. The next thing I looked at were forms. You know, what forms on your website actually convert? This is kind of a long list because I was just looking at everything. I'm going to get a little bit more specific on some basic forms. You know, but we have things like check for additional savings. We have items that we came out called price drop alert. Right? Basically, when you go through your website, are you asking the questions to that shopper? I mean, are you asking things that you would normally ask if I walk in, right? You know, what car are you looking for? What are your payments? What do you want your payments to be? These are every buying question that you basically are asking me to try to qualify me should actually be somehow on your website. Let me show you a little bit more about this. Search engines. Everybody here, how many of them do pay-per-click? What's your conversion of your pay-per-click? You may know. Here. Oh, so what about the searches themselves? You know, have you thought about it? I mean, isn't that a lead source? You know, it's kind of funny in this industry, we all talk about our third-party lead sources and how we fire everyone, you know, multiple times. But have you ever thought about firing a search engine? I mean, that's a directory. People are going to those directories to find you, but they also can lead to a conversion. If you look at this, this is about the only time you ever see Yahoo ahead of Google. But, you know, Yahoo and the referrals, they actually converted to lead of people that went to Yahoo, claimed to your website was 0.8%. Now, the difference is Google had 8 million compared to Yahoo and Bing that barely just got past 1 million apiece. You know, so are you optimized for every one of those true search engines? And when you look at that, they all have guidelines. Or, I'm going to show this a little bit later, but Google, for example, has Google Webmaster Guidelines. You can go to Google and Google it. It'll pull it up. It gives you a step-by-step process. Here's how you should do your website to build it perfectly for us. It's a free source. It's just some information, and it's pretty basic knowledge. It's very easy to read. And again, if you want to go to Google, it's Google Webmaster Guidelines. Yahoo has their own source. But by looking at this, and the reason I want to point this out is because almost every person out here goes to a search engine multiple times a day. I mean, it is notorious on your websites right now how many consumers go to the search, you know, go to Google and type your dealership name, even though they know it, right? And they use that to click. We were talking last night at dinner of how many dealers mentioned it. I'm not sure the dealers use it. I do it myself. He goes, it's just easy for me to do it because if I type something or fat finger it, it fixes it for me. So again.